Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist Eric Fisher. We have the cold and now we are tracking our first really big snowstorm of the season. Winter storm watches are posted from central Mass eastward up through much of New Hampshire, as well as Maine and Rhode Island. Tonight, it's just another cold one, a few clouds. Temperatures again, mainly in the single digits. Most of us avoid these sub-zero numbers tonight. And then tomorrow, the most comfortable day of the week. We'll see widespread 20s. A few towns might even touch 30 with bright skies tomorrow. The skies starting to turn a little grayer during the afternoon and as we head toward the evening. The main focus is on our storm system. And right now, it doesn't look like much. It'll be born in this little area of rain showers, which is down toward Florida, and then move right up the eastern seaboard. So here's the timing. Yes, a wintry mix possible all the way down into North Florida. As we head into Wednesday night, we'll look at that snow developing. Between midnight and about 5 a.m. will be the main time where snow and rain begins to develop for us. And then as we head through the morning, that snow will become a little bit more intense, and it will really peak midday into the early afternoon as that area of low pressure moves east of Nantucket and then races up toward Nova Scotia, which will really get the brunt of this storm. Our snow will be winding down on Thursday evening, and then it will be about the cold. How much snow are we talking? It looks like 8 to 12 will be possible, anywhere from the seacoast down through much of northeastern Massachusetts, Boston, northern Rhode Island, and into northeastern Connecticut. We may get a little bit of mixing or a wetter snow toward the south shore, and that could hold our numbers down a little bit, 4 to 8, but a sloppy snow there. Biggest question is the Cape. A track a little farther east will increase these snow totals, so something we'll have to watch over the next 24 hours. And then once you head toward western New England, lighter snow totals are expected. I think the biggest story will be the wind. Strong gusts, damaging gusts across Cape Cod and the islands, 50 to 70 miles per hour. We'll see similar winds on Cape Ann. Near the coastline, 35 to 50 mile per hour gusts, less wind inland, but there'll be blowing and drifting snowfall here. And with that wind toward the Cape and the islands, we could be certainly talking about power outages. The other thing is, with the wind, we've got very high tides. We had that full moon last night. Tides are already running very high. That'll be an issue for Thursday afternoon's high tide cycle. So here's a look at the high tides around much of our coastline here, and we're looking at early afternoon for many areas. Certainly a storm surge and very rough surf will bring in that wave action during the afternoon. And there are those times, ranging from a little bit after lunchtime in Boston, as well as Plymouth, to 1:43 on Nantucket. Some erosion bayside of the Cape is definitely going to be likely too. Final element, this is going to drag down one last really harsh area of cold for Friday into Saturday and lingering into Sunday. That really the coldest air, relative to average across the entire northern hemisphere, will be sitting over New England. And so that's something we'll have to pay a lot of attention to when it comes to power outages, because if we lose power in this kind of cold, that can be extremely dangerous. Friday's highs just in the low teens. The wind will make it feel sub-zero. Saturday, a high of 6. A low of about 10 below in Boston, but colder in the suburbs. We might see some temperatures colder than 20 below zero on Sunday morning. So that is about as cold as it gets around here. And then a little bit of moderation on the way to start next week.